After the death of his mother Augusta, he boarded up rooms used by his mother up and downstairs parlor and the living room. Edward worked as a handyman. He received farm subsidy from the federal government in 1951. Between 1946 and 1956 he sold an 80-acre of parcel of his deceased brother Henry Half. A woman named Mary Hogan, a tavern owner, disappeared in 1954 in Plainfield. On November 16, 1957, a hardware store owner named Bernice Wardens disappeared. A witness saw Edward's Ford truck there around 9:30 a.m. Bernice Wardens' son was a deputy for the Plainfield Police Department, arrived at his mother's store due to many people commenting that she isn't at the cash register. Deputy Frank Wardens went to his mother's store to see blood stains on the open cash register. The deputy decided to report his mother missing to the authorities. The deputy remembered seeing Edward Gein. Edward Gein mentioned about antifreeze. The same evening Edward Gein was arrested at a local grocery store. That night of 11/16/1957 authorities pulled up at the Gein's farmland. They found decapitated bodies in the shed. In the shed, Bernice Wardens hung upside down and her torso was dressed like a deer. She was shot with a .22 caliber rifle. They found 4 noses, whole human bones and fragments, 9 masks of human skin, bowls from human skulls, 10 female heads saw off, several human skin furniture coverings, Mary Hogan's head in a brown bag, Bernice Wardens' head in a sack, 9 vulvas in a shoebox, skulls used as bed posts, organs in the refrigerator, 1 pair of lips on a drawstring for a window shade, belts made from facial skin, and a homemade woman's suit to become his mother, literally crawl into the woman's suit of skin. Between 1947 and 1952, 40 nocturnal visits to 3 local graveyards to exhume resembled his mother. He would tan their skin to make his paraphernalia. Edward admitted to robbing the graves. The authorities asked Edward of having sexual intercourse with the corpses. Edward said no, the bodies smelled so bad to have sex with. Authorities believed Edward Gein was suspected for 2 unsolved cases in Wisconsin: disappearance of Evelyn Hartley and a lacrosse babysitter in 1953. On November 21, 1957, Edward Gein count for first-degree murder. He pleaded guilty. Edward Gein had schizophrenia disorder and a mentally incompetent, therefore he wasn't unfit to stand trial. Instead, he was sent to the Mendota State Hospital in Madison, Wisconsin. On November 14, 1968, Edward Gein found guilty of for life and sentenced to the Central State Hospital for criminally insane. On 03/20/1958, his home burned to the ground, his land 132 acres of land appraised $4,700, and 1949 Ford sedan truck auction for $760 to a carnival sideshow Bunny Gibbons. On July 26, 1984, Edward Theodore Gein died of respiratory failure and lung cancer at the age of 77. Edward Gein's tombstone was stolen in the year 2000, but was found in Seattle of June 2001. He is notorious of the movies Silence of Lambs, Buffalo Bill, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface.